video, we are going to go ahead and go over importing data. So if you have any existing customers or existing invoices that need to be added into your account, this would be a primer on how you would go about doing that. So both in customers and invoices, you will see an option for import. It will be in the upper right-hand corner. Let's go ahead and go to import. And it will usually give you the option for contacts or customers. If you are importing customer profiles, you are going to want to go ahead and select customers. Right now, the only option for this is going to be via spreadsheets. Now here, it will give you a little bit of instruction on how you would go about doing this. I do already have a little bit of a default setup here. We have 2 customers, and this template is actually available in our documentation. It gives you the fields that you're going to want to use as far as contact information, whether or not they're on auto pay, email, name, and of course, they do need a customer number. All of this is customizable to your standard, though we do ask that you use these fields. So what you would essentially do is copy this set of parameters, and in this text file, you would just paste those. You are going to want this checkbox selected so it knows that the first row is column headers. Now the default operation is going to be set to create, so this is specifically an operation for creating new data. Now there are a couple other additional options. So if you were just going to make a update to these customers, let's say for example, customer 1 was changing their address, you can use the same template with all of the same information, but if you select update, the system will look for new information and replace old information, so it won't just make a new customer. You can also select create or update. In this case, it will just update existing customers and it will create new information if there are a set of new customers in the same data. This is also how you would go about deleting or removing invoices or data as well. This is one of the options in order to do that. So if we uploaded these and then came back and re-uploaded them under the delete operation, that would tell the system to delete those 2 customers. And we'll go over deleting and deactivating customers in a different video. Those are 2 very different things. But just keep that in mind that this is one of the ways in order to do that. So we do have our 2 customers in here, so let's go ahead and click Next. And this screen will show the data that has been identified and where that data would go. It's always good to give this a cursory glance, just make sure that the information is falling into the correct area. And that 30 is an example of one of our payment terms. So all of this looks good. So let's go ahead and hit Start. And this is usually pretty quick. It is going to depend on the number of customers that you have. So if you are importing a very large selection of brand new customers or brand new invoices, do be aware this can take a couple of minutes to go through. As you can see, it's indicating that these succeeded. So if we go ahead and click on one of these, it takes us right to the customer page. And then if we go back to customers, we see both of these are now listed. So that was a successful import.